What's up guys, and welcome back to part 4 of our playthrough of Fighting Fantasy Starship Traveller by Steve Jackson. In the previous part we got all the way up to the end again, we found more planets, we fought more enemies, and we did not have the right combination of coordinates to get us back home. So eventually we decided we're gonna have to start again and see what we're missing. And from what we did last time, I know that we did the majority of the planets. The only planet that I can think of that we didn't end up going to was a blue planet, where we were on course to the red planet and we could only go there if we got poisoned, and when we went back around we couldn't do it. So
I think it was here. It was here, but we then went to the red planet, which had nothing.
And we never had the chance to go to that one, and so far I think that's the only planet we haven't checked out. So I guess we're going to be starting again, learning from what we did last time and trying to get through unscathed, and hopefully we get to that planet and find something we haven't had before, and hopefully that gives us what we need. So let's get straight into it. Should we start from the beginning, or
I'll sum up the beginning because it's a long part.
I'm not seeing you doing the sports arena bit yet.
We did that yesterday,
John, with the
oh shit, did we need to do that to get a number?
I don't know.
Oh, where was that?
I think it's best to start a game with Steve Jackson's books. Yeah, I know what you mean, because you could miss out something really easy. That might be on the small black planet, because it was quite towards the end, wasn't it?
I just can't remember if we actually got anything we needed.
No, because I think we got some early on, and then the second code we got was from the kids who ruled that planet, and that definitely wasn't on the arena planet.
I wonder where we got Sector 83 from then.
That was from Commander Dom.
No, it wasn't. It was from the Rain Man, I think.
And what planet was he on?
The blue-green Clubber?
Okay, right. Let's get into it, and we'll try and navigate our way around this.
Yes.
To get it done in one.
Okay, so we're basically on our Starship Traveller, and we are drifting towards the Celsian Void, which is a black hole. We end up getting sucked into the black hole. A rock explodes, we lose consciousness, and then we wake up. 256.
Even if we make it back to our own universe, hasn't going to be like hundreds of years past. Sorry to derail you. No problem, John.
You and the other members of the crew regain consciousness. Again, you hit the communicator and call for systems damage reports. All systems appear to be intact until engineering reports that the warp drive engines are dead. You are floating in space, but your drive reactors should be operational in 20 to 30 minutes. After some delay, you regain warp drive. Long-range scan indicates 3 solar systems ahead of you, which two may have intelligent life. Will you press on towards the life-bearing system ahead?
Mm-hmm.
Turn port towards... We haven't done that, have we?
Which one?
Turn port. We'll probably turn up there.
The first time we did it, we went to the barren planet, and I think we just continued from that.
That was it. Okay, so we just keep going ahead then to the life-bearing planet.
I think so, yeah.
86.
I think so. Life-bearing. Oh, so there's 2 life-bearing planets.
Yeah.
We don't really know what they are. So we're going ahead to the first one.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, we've got our map anyway, so we should be able to figure out what planet it is from our map. So hopefully it's...
Hopefully my map looks like it's...
To be fair, we could be missing a planet that we've not been to at the beginning.
Yeah.
So you increase your speed towards a dull blue planet and start to orbit it. So if that's the blue planet, we've kind of just bypassed all of that.
A dull blue planet?
Short-range scanners indicate that this is a life-bearing planet. The most heavily populated area seems to be in the city centre of a large island. You may beam down to the centre of this city by taking any other 3 crew members from your adventure sheet with you, or you may leave orbit and we might as well go and check it out because we've not been there.
I guess that's the blue-green cleaver, but it may not be. If it is, we've skipped all of this.
Yeah, the blue planet's much further. We'll see where this brings out afterwards, because if it still tells us to go to one of these upper planets, it means there's probably something else.
Do not take this map as gospel.
Oh, yeah. I don't think this map is like a blueprint for the city. Okay, so we need to bring 3 people down this to the dull blue planet. So security 2, should we bring security 1?
Should we take security 1 this time around?
Yeah.
And scientist always comes in handy.
Yeah.
And engineer?
Engineer, come on, let's cover all bases. So if you get the appropriate crew ready.
I feel like we've got to keep our medics safe.
Yeah, even though we've never actually, we did use the medic once and they healed someone, but nothing actually happened. Yeah. So carry on, beam down to the planet. 209.
I'm gonna miss these buttons when we finish this book.
You hate sci-fi.
Yeah, I know, but I like the noise.
Which one is John? John is security 2, so you're now security
You're safe.
1.
You're safe. Oh no, you're not safe.
They're basically drones, and we just spliced the brain into each one of them.
Oh, we haven't been here.
Yeah, I don't think we've been to a blue planet before.
Nice. You materialize on the planet's surface and look around. You are in a wide street of some kind, which is completely deserted. Buildings of sorts line the street, and behind you, large buildings stand at the end of the road. The buildings are strange structures. They are a multitude of shapes and sizes, and all look incomplete.
Okay.
You may either continue down the road looking for signs of life, approach the large buildings behind you, or try one of the smaller buildings.
I feel like maybe the smaller buildings is probably a better idea than going into it, because it's probably like full of guards or aliens who want to kill us.
Okay, 2, 3, 1 then, try the small.
Yeah.
As long as they don't accuse us of breaking in.
Yeah, that's true. You arrive at an odd-shaped building with rounded walls. Several strange and apparently meaningless sticks protrude from the front walls.
Oh no.
It's like a prison cell. The door is open and you... Oh, there's not even an option for this. The door is open and you cautiously walk inside. Slumped over a table is a bulky figure, apparently asleep. Your entrance disturbs the creature and it raises its head. It sees you and springs to its foot. Rather than legs, it has a single stump. Something like a tree trunk. It bellows loudly and your translator does not translate it. Will you hold your hands up and show you mean no arm, or draw your phases and shoot? Should we try and talk to it?
Yeah, I mean, we can't understand it, so I don't think it's going to be able to understand us. But then it might be a good guy.
Yeah, he might be able to switch his language up somehow. It's not about the size.
42. The creature settles down. It was apparently just surprised at having been woken from its sleep by complete strangers, and such ugly ones at that. It explains that it is a Timol and seems to be quite a friendly creature. It hops around the room and offers you food and drink, which you politely decline. This planet is a settlement planet, populated by all sorts of different aliens. At first mainly creatures who could not bear their own home planets, and those that are highly adventurous. As the planet proved to be a pleasant place to live, with a gentle climate, it was not long before word spread throughout the galaxy of this promised land of freedom and equality, attracting many more settlers. Should we just stay here? Yeah, I was going to say, should we just live here? The problem was that no one was allowed to assume a position of responsibility. Everyone was entirely equal. The result is that after many years of settlement, the place is in utter chaos. Its inhabitants have not even decided on a name for the planet. You explain your own predicament to the Timol, how you were lost in a universe parallel to your own. The creature knows little about astronomy and interstellar travel, but suggests you head for the planet Cool Matter, as its civilization is very advanced. Where was that? We've been there before.
I think we've always seen it somewhere. I don't know if we've actually been to it.
I think that might be one of the kids, maybe.
Yeah, I would imagine so, the advanced people.
Yeah, you thank him for his information and leave. You may, if you wish, head for the main building at the end of the road, or you may return to the ship and travel onwards.
We might as well. It's probably going to be a battle, but we've not been here before, so we've got to see it out. 73? Steps lead up to a large building. An inscription on the door indicates that this is a building of some importance. You knock, but there is no reply. Although you can hear excited chatter coming from within. You try the door and it opens and you step into a large entrance hallway. Several pairs of aliens, variety of shapes and sizes, cross the corridor in front of you, travelling purposely from room to room and arguing excitedly with each other. A mysterious creature dressed in a shabby blue robe notices you and shuffles over. Its face cannot be seen, but its eyes shine bright blue at you. It speaks and your translator interprets. Ah, you look interesting. Where do you think the new medicine house should go? You explain that you are new to these parts and that you would like to meet some person of authority. The alien laughs. No one has authority here, my friend. We are all equal. Come, let me show you around. He offers to take you to these are two options, to the main greeting hall or on a general tour.
Ooh, we might meet someone interesting in the meeting hall, but on the general tour we might find something interesting. I suppose we get more information of people.
I feel like I don't know, is the long way round going the general tour going to help us find something or not?
What's your gut?
I feel like the general tour is probably going to be on the way to the greeting hall.
Let's do general tour then.
Yeah, alright, 103.
How have we missed this, like, the first few times?
Because we went to the barren planet and went somewhere else, so it's got to be close to the beginning.
Your guide, who is called Fioral, shows you from room to room, explaining the planet. Our gods are freedom and equality, says the little creature. This is an extremely pleasant planet to live on, and it welcomes settlers of all types. Everyone is entirely equal, whether they have lived here all their lives or have just arrived. Everyone may also do anything they like here. We have no need for laws. He shows you around the records office, planning area, and rooms of state. On the way back to the debating chamber, you pass the guard room. You ask why, if there are no laws, they have the need for guards. Fioral stops and explains. Guards do not guard things. We do not need to protect things. It's just that some members of our community get pleasure out of attacking others. And of course they are free to do as they wish. Oh, I can see a fight coming up.
I can definitely see a fight coming.
But in fairness to the rest of the population, they dress up in uniforms and call themselves guards as to warn others that they must be on guard when a guard passes. Do you understand? While you are considering this, 3 of these guards have left their room and have crept up behind you. They leap on your backs and wrestle with you. Fioral backs away. Oh, there's 3! First guard, second guard, third guard. For full rules of hand-to-hand... Right, so this is a hand-to-hand combat.
It's going to take a long time. Question, how many of the numbers are we missing? Just 1, John.
Well, we don't know.
Well.
We don't know how many numbers of... We've got 3 numbers, not yet in this playthrough, but we've found 3 numbers and we haven't managed to find a correct combination
I think it needs to be
yet.
very specific, and when it says that we need... I think it's... Time coordinates, I think it was.
Yeah, it was location and time, so really our warp speed of 3 doesn't count. So either our sector's wrong or our timing's wrong.
I guess that the sector is the location, but we don't have... Because that's a star date, but we need like some kind of time thing. So if it says time in the key that we get, then I guess that's probably the one to use. This is fine. Okay, so right, we're going to have to battle these 3.
Yeah, but we've also got 3 people, but we have to lose scientist... 3 skill and scientist. Oh, engineer's gonna be shite.
Yeah. But can't we decide who hits who so we can roll 3?
I tell you what. To make it easier,
yeah.
Should we just take our engineer out of the battle and we'll just go with our captain, scientist, and security and fight 3 on 3 instead of 4 on 3?
Yeah. I reckon 2 of them will be near the end of the book. Yeah. So we're missing. So there's. Yeah, I mean, if this is the same blue planet, I don't know. Because the other one seemed very far away from the early start point.
It did.
So I don't know.
Okay.
Right, here we go. Battle then.
No, this was dull blue planet. The other one just said blue planet.
If we get to that point, we might as well check it out. And if it's the same, we can just backtrack. So.
Okay, battle page.
Yeah.
So, we have got with us... these boys.
Yeah, engineer can go back. So we're actually handicapping ourselves in a way.
Yeah, but it'll just make it easier, won't it? Okay, and we're fighting... Ooh, what are they? Are they these guys?
Yeah, that'll do. We got space pirates all over guard.
Yeah.
Okay then. So our role then how are we doing this?
Oh, hang on. I haven't done that skill.
Okay, what's the first one up?
I tell you what. This is probably against the rules of the book, but should we just do our captain against first guard, and then scientist against second guard, and then security against third guard?
What, like one fight in a row?
So we're fighting one,
let's make it
3 on 3.
quicker, yeah. So first one.
So the first guard, his skill is 8 and his stamina is 10.
Okay, so this is we're not cheating really. We're just making it faster.
Yeah.
So 10.
We're making it easier for us to get our heads around.
Yeah, and you guys to watch as well, because we'd have to be exchanging characters and skill points every time. So we're just going to do captain versus the first one, scientist for the second, and security versus the third. Okay, so here we go. Our skill is 10 and our stamina is 20. So our roll. So
18
for us.
Nice.
There we go. So guard number 1 is down to 8 stamina points.
Still going to be a long fight.
Yep. But a lot quicker than if we were swapping, because we'd have to work out the match set every time. 18 again?
Yeah.
Nice. So that's what, 14 or something?
Can we keep this laser button?
What, for fantasy?
Yeah, it's for everything.
We might get a laser saber in one of the books, who knows? Is City of Thieves next? Yeah, these long fights are boring. Do insta kill roll with a double six.
Yeah, okay,
okay.
we'll do that. We're taking John's rule.
So that's 18 again.
Oops. Well, he can't beat that anyway.
No, so he's down to 6.
Down to 4.
Yeah, 4, sorry.
Come on, double 6.
I missed the days of when we were like 60 parts into Fable Lands where we just started like doing one-hit battles.
That was such a long series.
I would love to watch how loose those last like.
I wouldn't.
Alright, so 18 again. Enemy roll.
I'm already sloppy today. Oh no!
18.
What do we get?
So
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
What are we doing?
Running out of space is what we're doing.
You drunk already?
No, we don't not have any space on this desk.
17.
17 for us.
11. Nice.
Okay, so down to 2 for the guard. Okay, last one, hopefully. Our roll. The WoW is still my favourite. Yes, the WoW doesn't work anymore for some reason.
It's disappeared, but we'll get it back.
We'll get it back for next time, hopefully. Okay, so what's that? 16 for us. 9, 10, 11. So he's dead. Right, moving on to guard 2.
Okay, so our scientist is against guard number 2. His skill is 7 and his stamina is 9.
Okay.
So the scientist, we have to lose 3 skill points because
yeah.
he's not as talented in battle.
Yep, so what are they on? 9?
Oh, 8.
Oh, 8.
So it's 8 versus 7. We're still there.
Imagine as well. Yeah, you're gonna have to, unfortunately. Okay, so we're on 8, are we?
Yeah.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 for us. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay,
Come on, scientist.
guard number 2 is down to 7 stamina points.
We're not actually shooting these. These are hand to hand, aren't
It is, but we don't have space for a punch icon.
we? We do.
Okay,
13?
13 for us.
Oh,
7.
he's hurt us.
Oh, okay, so that's the scientist down to
21.
21. We need one of those like 60 button stream deck.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mash all the sounds. I won't even know what I'm playing.
Or one of those pro ones with the dial that you can change between.
Feel like a DJ. A fighting fantasy.
Okay,
DJ.
can you see that?
Oh, I did roll a 6, but I'm not gonna have that because it was off screen.
So 8,
16?
16 for us. There we go. Down to, oh, no, wrong one. Enemies down to 5 stamina points now.
Pass for a crossbow and a fantasy, yeah? We could crop it and just have it.
True. Let's just change the pitch or something.
Can we combine the WoW with the crossbow?
WoW bow.
A WoW bow.
Okay, here we go. 11.
11. Oh!
7.
Oh, yeah!
Okay. Guard number 2, down to 3 stamina points. 2 more rounds to go.
Come on, double 6.
Yeah, we'd be stuck if we got a double 6 now, though.
What if the enemy gets double 6, though?
Doesn't count.
10, we're gonna lose here. We got double 1.
10 for us.
Yeah, he's beating us.
Okay, so scientist is down to
19.
19. But whenever we get back to the planet, we can get 2 back anyway, so if we successfully get back from 2 planets, we're all good.
We might just move in here if it's that good, though.
That's true. It doesn't seem as good as they made it sound out.
No.
We're being attacked by
They
cars.
left this part out.
30, 40, 15 for us. Incoming raid from XX the Jedi. Thank you for the raid.
Thank you for the raid.
Hope you're doing well.
What was that? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15?
What were you up to, the Jedi? We were on 15, so enemy roll 7, 11, 12. So the guard number 2 now loses
hanging on.
He's on 1 stamina point.
Just thrown like 5 punches.
Yep.
How are you doing, Jedi?
Good, just played some Farlight. I've not heard of Farlight. What is Farlight? Okay, our roll again.
8.
12, 13, 14, 15 for us. Enemy roll. 7,
Oh, no.
Okay, so science officer
Taking a
loses.
hammer today.
Yes. Or she, whoever the scientist.
He is clearly, I mean, he's whoever he wants to be.
Okay, our roll again. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for us. Hey Crizzy, Squats, how you doing? Think of Fortnite, okay. So is it like a battle royale? Better in a lot of ways. So we got 14, that's 13. Oh yeah, we definitely took stamina damage there. So we're down to 15 with the scientist. Come on, we gotta do this.
Yeah.
We need to move on to, well, past this battle really. Oh, what's that, 12? 12 for us.
We can still do that.
11, no.
12.
12, so we lost that one.
Poor scientist.
Yeah.
Do we need him later on in the book?
Yeah, we do. So we need to make sure everyone survives. We've not had, well, we had security 1 or 2 died.
Yeah,
before.
John died.
Come on, Spock. Yeah, we need that laser. Oof. Okay, I'll roll again.
This is the roll. 13.
We're doing really bad. 13.
13!
Okay, it's a draw at least. No damage was taken.
Okay, this time.
Come on. 6. 7. So what's that?
15.
15 for us.
13.
14. Oh, great.
How unlucky we've been.
This is supposed to be a one and done, but I think this battle's probably taken up half of the stream time. Need to stream the new Spies and Hildegard. I've not heard of that one.
10. 11!
Oh, we're doing real bad. So we need to get a 4 or lower with this roll. Yes! He's dead. Okay, right, moving on to security.
That was
one.
prime wow territory.
It was, yeah.
Third guard. So our security number 1, which gets to keep his skill of 11,
Definitely going to help us
is
out.
fighting guard 3, which has a skill of 7
Yep.
and a stamina of 10.
Okay, so it's about the same, basically, just more even. Great solo and 2-player series of games. Is it like an actual video game? This one's more of a book. I don't know if you've heard of the Fighting Fantasy series, but they're like 80s game books. So once we get past this battle, we'll be heading back into the book.
Oh,
No,
board game. We do want to start. We need to like arrange the setup so we can play some.
We're going to have to get the table out downstairs and get tripods and all kinds of that. Okay, here we go.
Sorry, I got distracted.
It's 11, 16, 17, 18 for us.
What can
And
you
we
get?
roll.
Oh, well, we've been.
There we go. 7, yeah. So security, no, not security. Guard 3. It's down to 8 stamina points.
Check my streams and put. Oh, Ace. Yeah, we'll do.
Cool, yeah, we'll have a look after we're done here. Okay, our roll. I've been playing Spies and Hildegard Jedi. It's fun. Yeah, you come to the right place for cool people who are into this kind of stuff, because a lot of our chat do play a lot of board games. So 8, 9 plus 6, 15. What did we get? 16.
I think we got 15 as well.
11.
Yeah, we drew.
Okay, so that's a draw. You need to back the fight. Yeah, I know. We should. I mean, we should have really reached out earlier, and hopefully we should have got like an early access one. But
Is it still on the? What is it, Kickstarter?
How much is it as well? So this is 11.
19.
Yep, 19 for us.
8. Oh yes.
Okay, so down to 6 for the enemy. This has been a long.
Oh, it's still
time.
going. Maybe we should check it out after this.
Yeah,
See
we'll
if
have a
we can
look.
jump on.
I have had a look at it, but I think we were quite skint. So
Always skin.
game found, I believe. Yeah. Okay. 19 for us.
Yeah.
Enemy roll. That's a win.
Yeah, just
4 stamina for the guard 3.
2 more hits.
Yeah, let's get through this ASAP.
Oh, game found, not
Yeah.
Kickstarter.
No, it's game found is from Kickstarter.
Oh.
11, 12, 13, 14 for us. 7 or lower. Yes.
Yay.
1 more hit and we've done him. It better be something worthwhile after this fight.
Maybe a number.
Possibly, yeah. I'll roll. 15?
Yeah.
15 for us. 12, 13,
15's draw. Come on.
Okay, I'll roll again. That's a win, right? No. Oh, well, 11.
Yeah, it is a win.
Yeah, okay, so all of them are dead. Finally, we can get back to
Space. Dead.
8 days left on the campaign. We'll have a look after the stream and we'll see how much it is.
Okay. I just realised I didn't finish the paragraph, but
Really?
it's fine. It's
Okay.
if you defeat all the guards, turn to 150.
After one round, turn to its base.
It didn't say that. Sometimes it does, though.
Yeah. Fjorald steps back out of the shadows and approaches you. He seems not the least surprised by the scuffle. You ask why the guards attacked. Oh, for no reason, he says. They are free to do anything they like. You may now ask to be shown either the debating chamber or the travel and maps room, or you can leave the building and beam back to the ship.
Debating?
It's like we can look at a map of all the planets, or we can get some information from the debating chamber when we go back to the ship. So maybe, yeah, I say that every time we need to read everything. Thank you for the follow, Crizzy's Quest. Should we go to the debate?
Yeah.
And just see if anyone gives us any information.
As long as we don't get into another fight.
Yeah, hopefully not. The Fight Fantasy game is $35 for the base game and $5 for shipping to the UK. Oh, that's not so bad then, we can go half on that. I might try and contact the people who make it as well, but we'll see.
You enter the main meeting hall and sit down in a crowded debating chamber packed with aliens of all shapes and sizes. You ask your host, who is called Fioral, what is going on, and he informs you that the debate is to decide where to put a new medicine house, and that it has been going on for the equivalent of a year. As there is no central stage, you ask who is talking. Everyone, says Fioral. We believe in equality and everyone has the right to speak. Apparently debating here is unlike the method used on Earth. Here, everyone collects together and talks in little groups. As debaters move from one group to another, gradually new ideas spread throughout the whole chamber until everyone is thinking along the same lines. At this point, decisions get implemented. You ask whether this takes a long time, and Fioral agrees that it does, but it is the fairest way and prevents a convincing speaker swaying the audience or establishing himself as the leader.
Please, not too much time.
As the debate seems to be getting nowhere, you decide to leave.
Well, it's completely pointless then, basically.
And Fioral offers to take you to the travel and maps room, otherwise you can return to the ship.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was picturing, John. Those little floating things like flying around with those guys with massive tentacles on it. What are we doing then?
194. Should we check out the map chamber?
Yeah, come on then. At least we'll know if there's any planets we haven't been to.
We're halfway in. Come on, we need to finish this.
It might be a slightly longer part than an hour, so we'll see. The travel and maps room is in a state of chaos. Books and charts lie all over the floor, and with various tables in the room, a small withered alien with a large head. Do it.
Do what?
There's a large alien in the room.
Oh, sorry.
With a large head, blue skin, and long fingers is asleep in one corner, but awakes as you enter. You ask first for maps of the planet, but can learn little from them. While you wonder whether any of the star charts will be of any use, a little man finds a large map and allows you to study it. Apparently, you are in the solar system around the sun Magnus. Apart from this one, there is only one other life-bearing planet in this system called Trax, orbiting Magnus a little further out. Trax was recently devastated by war, and many of its inhabitants are left to settle on this planet. The other two planets, although light years away, are Cool Matter, which is the one we need to go to, orbiting a purple sun, and the Macommon, orbiting a double star. No black holes are to be found on the chart. You thank the creature for this help and leave the building, bidding a goodbye to Furiel as you leave outside and beam back up to the ship.
Didn't really gain anything from that.
No, we didn't. But what it's so Cool Matter is near a purple planet, but I think we've already been
to the purple planet, purple star,
yeah,
and that was where we got the helmet thing, but we don't really need that.
No, we don't. Well, depending on...
My t-shirt, yeah, I'm wearing a Star Wars t-shirt, John. I'm sure you. Really cool. Very in theme.
Okay, page 290. Yeah, it is actually. Did you think about that beforehand, or was that just a coincidence?
No, I did.
Yeah, not mine. Don't worry about my t-shirt.
Okay, what were we, T90?
Oh, Net's t-shirt. I thought you were like saying...
Not
yours, Nem's.
Back on the... Are we doing this one? Back on the bridge. Yeah. You set coordinates for your next journey. Another life-bearing planet orbits the same sun a little further out, and you may visit this next. Ooh, which one's that then? Or you may head further onwards towards a purple sun some light years away.
So there's another planet.
Yeah. I don't know where we're going. Do you want to go to that? And then if we recognise it, we won't land, or do you want to just keep going to the purple sun?
I don't know. Half-Life is still badass. Yeah, I've not played that in a very long time, but Gordon Freeman, not Morgan Freeman, is awesome. Should we just
Morgan
check?
Freeman is awesome.
He is awesome. Yeah. Should we check out that other planet?
Go on there.
We've been there.
We're not going to finish this on the stream then.
No,
if we haven't been there, we may get a number.
You approached a large red planet at sub-light speed and set an orbiting course. Scanning the surface, you find no trace of intelligent life, but signs of civilization, and a fairly advanced one at that, are apparent. You observe the planet through your macro telescope. You see that the surface is covered in a network of roadways and canals, focused every so often that must be a population centre of some sort. You try to find various frequencies, but there is no response. Will you beam down on the planet's surface or ignore this planet?
This will be one that's been desolated.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, unless you want to try it. If there's no sign of life on there, unless we find a map which has a coordinates.
Should we just go to it and
yeah, go on there.
We also need to bring our stats back up because we went back on the planet.
Yes,
so
you do that.
Who needs to get stats back?
Scientist. I don't think the captain lost.
It's just the scientist, isn't it?
Yeah.
So scientist stamina goes back up to.
Are we beaming down?
Yeah. 13. There we go. So when we come back up off this planet, we can get some more stamina back for the scientist, hopefully.
Oh no.
Didn't you do a cosplay of him once? No, I don't think so.
You choose a location within what ought to be one of the planet's main population centres. You select 2 crew members. Who should we select?
Right, so if this is a desolate planet that's been war-torn, maybe the medic can help someone out. And I think we'd probably...
Scientist?
Or about an engineer in case there's needs to fix something or something. I don't know.
There's a big giveaway and there's a creepy looking man on the opposite page.
So should we bring a security guy with us then?
What do you want? Scientist and security or medic and security?
Medic and security.
Medic and security?
I still need to play Half-Life Alyx actually. I've got a set, but I just haven't played it yet.
Which security guard do you want to take? John or John?
Number 1. John 1. John 1.
Okay.
Okay.
When you... Oh, so we've already been down, but I'm doing it again. When you rematerialise, you're in a deserted street. There is a ghostly silence about and something is not quite right. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
The buildings around you and the vehicles lying derelict by the side of the road appear to be from quite an advanced civilization, but dust is thick on everything, as if there has been no activity here for many years. Cautiously you walk down the street. As you approach a junction at the end of the street, you hear a noise and stop. The others look at you quizzically and listen, but they can hear nothing. You creep forwards towards the corner and jump back sharply as a voice appears. "Visitors," says a voice. The creature is roughly man-sized and wears a flowing white cape. It's Gandalf.
It's like the robot with 4 legs from Star Wars.
We have not had visitors for many years. You explain you are from another planet and the alien nods its hairy head. You ask whether it is possible to meet someone in a position of authority, and the creature considers for a moment. Suddenly you hear a small click and a shrill buzzing noise, and the alien drops to the ground, scorched by a phaser blast from one of your party.
We did not give them permission to do that.
You whirl around in disbelief. The attacker looks proudly at the dead alien. Who is that? Must be Security 1, it's John.
We did not give you that permission, John.
The attacker looks proudly at the dead alien, and you order your other companion to hold him.
Has it got like some craziness or something?
Snatching his weapon, you demand to know why he fired at the alien. Why, he gasps. If I hadn't fired, he would have killed you. Did you not see the weapon in his hand aimed at you? You certainly didn't see a weapon in the alien's hand, and neither did your other crew member. What will you do now? So we can have your trigger-happy companion sent back to the ship.
Oh, he might kill everyone on the ship if we do that.
Beam the alien up to the ship to see whether anything can be done for him, or let your companion off and with a caution and continue.
Should we beam the alien up? Because if we can save him, maybe he'll tell us more information.
Yeah,
but we did just shoot him. So
112. Maybe that's what he wants.
Ooh, that means we have to leave the planet, but we'll see what happens.
No, because we're sending him up separately, and we might be able to carry on.
One of the options was to caution him and continue though. But then that would be a bad choice, wouldn't it? Because then you're condoning murdering the aliens. Flipping your communicator, you instruct the ship to beam the alien back aboard so that your medical officer will have a look at him. If your medical officer is with you on the planet, she will have to accompany the alien back to the ship, and another crew member can come down and replace her.
Should we do that then?
Yeah.
Or do you think we're going to need our medic?
It's too late now. I think we've got to swap them out.
Should we get scientists?
Yeah.
OG crew?
Yeah. You prepare to continue, but a message from the ship comes through. Apparently the alien did not arrive. You confirm that it definitely left the planet. There is little you can do about it now, and you leave the problem to your present record. So we just sent him out into he's just going to, a dead alien is going to appear in
He's just spinning around.
Yeah, I bet he's like the prince of the planet.
Oh, I think
220.
This is not a good playthrough. Not gained anything but dead aliens.
No, but if we can get back to it, the beginning, if we die, we'll know exactly what not to do, because we've not gained anything from these planets, have we?
Turning the corner, you continue for several meters. A noise behind you startles you and you stop. With a sudden chill of panic, you realise what the noise is. It is the multiple hammer sound of a pre-laser weapon. Someone or something is firing a machine gun at you. You drop to the ground and scream at your companions to do likewise. As you all lie there with bullets flying over your heads, the other two look at you puzzled. Captain, why are we lying on the ground? Says one of them, standing up. To your amazement, he stands in the hail of bullets, completely unharmed.
Is it like a projector or something?
Gradually the sound fades. It's something in our head, isn't it? Gradually the sound fades and the others help you to your feet.
Like
they're making other people see different things. A little further down the road, you come across a large building. Will you enter this building or continue down the road? I just want to get off this planet.
Didn't it say it was like barren planet when we were going there, or just desolate?
It was desolated by war, I think.
So maybe it's like robots and whatever was. Even the alien might not have been real. That we shot.
No. Oh, he's not real. It's okay.
Yeah. A little further down the road, you come across a large building. We enter this building. We might as well go in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
55.
Why not? We're gonna die on this planet.
We're all going to die down here. You enter the building and look around. It appears to be a library of some sort. You notice on the entrance desk a type of newspaper and take it with you. Perhaps it will give you some sort of clue as to why this whole city seems to be deserted. Luckily, the library computer is controlled. The library is computer controlled. You switch on the console, and after some whirring sounds, a voice comes back. Good afternoon, reader. What subject will it be today? First of all, you ask for local history, but the most recent entry appears to be some time ago when the city was bustling with life. One of your crew members rushes over. Captain, he says, I've just been looking at the astronomy files. There is a black hole which they think may be a space warp. It is sector 288. So there's another sector to use. So we've got 4 pieces of information now.
What is it, 288?
288. The news is indeed... This is from a newspaper. Oh no, it's from the... We can try it.
There's one more.
The news is indeed exciting, and you instruct the ship to beam you back aboard to check the location.
Yes.
Okay, so there we go.
Okay.
130.
Yeah, we got another number.
Nothing is real, everything is permitted. So we're in Westworld, in space, essentially.
Oh, we need to give scientists some more health back.
Is that it?
I think so, yeah. Excuse me. Back on board, you announce your news to the crew. As the navigation officer sets the course, you remember the newspaper and pass it on to the language lab for analysis. You may set your course either for a purple star just within long-range scanner, or a small cluster of stars some 2 to 3 light years off the star.
So the purple star will be the sun where something is, what was it that was nearby, something that we wanted to go to?
We don't, the purple's nothing. There's nothing till the blue-green that we need to go to.
Okay. But what's the other one then? It's,
a small cluster of stars. What's that?
so where would you say we are on the map?
Probably around here.
What's this one next to it?
That's a double star. I know we can get from purple to the blue-green, so should we go towards... But then what's a small cluster? Have we not been to a small cluster of stars before?
I don't know. Maybe we should just go towards the purple one, because we've been guided towards the purple one.
Yeah, okay. 233. Ooh, another number!
Yeah, we can see if it's right when we get to the end. As you travel towards your destination, your language lab reports some interesting findings from the newspaper you gave them. You have just come from the planet Prax, a fairly advanced civilization. Some years before the paper was published, a great debate occurred and two groups emerged with two schools of thought. The progressives were modern thinkers set on material progress, computerization, and more scientific views of the future. I'm guessing they all got killed by the AI. The regressives, on the other hand, disliked the inhuman element of progressives' world and preferred to return to basics, where people did not rely on machines. A period of Cold War ensued until the regressiveness discovered that the progressives have developed a powerful hallucinatory drug. The progressives had intended to use the drug on regressives, but when the plot was discovered, they decided to send all the stocks of the drug into space, out of the way. Something went wrong, however, and the rocket exploded, and the planet's upper atmosphere subjected the entire planet to severe hallucinations. On the day the paper was published, the effects were just beginning to be noticed. You may continue your course, heading either to the purple star or the small star cluster. Let's just continue to
purple.
the purple.
Yeah, we don't need to land. I've not written anything apart from it's the helmet, which we didn't actually need the helmet.
No, it just gave us an extra skill point, didn't it?
And we're still at what, 10?
Mm-hmm.
Approaching the purple star, your scanners indicate that the second planet has an atmosphere ideal for life. It is likely that the planet's civilization is further advanced than your own. You may either beam down or press onwards. So let's press onwards, because it's the PC guys with helmets that we just bought.
Yeah.
So we should be here now.
Okay. So press onwards, 250. I guess we'll see what's next. It tells us where we're going.
Yeah.
The next solar system is likely to contain life-bearing planets some 2.2 light years away. You enter warp drive and head onward, leaving hyperspace as you approach the solar system. Sometime later, it turns to 34.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we'll see where we end up.
You approach a medium-sized blue-green planet and take up orbit position. Scanning the planet's surface reveals several clusters of intelligent life. You try to contact them, but nothing comes up on the radio. Will you beam down on the planet? I think we need to do this to do the Rain Man, possibly to get another
should we kind of speed through that and try and...
Yeah, so let's beam down. So we're gonna, I think this is the planet where it's got those three men sat on the chair on the picture, yeah?
Yeah.
And you ask them about the inhabitants, and then they tell you about the Rain Man, because he stopped the rain on the planet.
So what option did we do? Do we meet them halfway?
We met them halfway.
Okay.
Oh no, we wait for them to arrive.
Okay, so we can either wait for these people to arrive, meet them halfway, or make a dash to the village.
Yeah.
And because they took us to their captain.
Yeah, rush through it, because it was quite long. We ended up, you walk over this hill, and there's the Rain Man, and you
take us to the leader.
Oh, we need to right, we've got our scientists with us.
Yeah. So you enter the village, the aliens shuffle towards you, and they take us off to the village elder. You enter a hut. You're asking about the planet's inhabitants, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so we asked them about the planet's inhabitants because we have no idea about astronomy.
Yeah, this is all to pick up a second number, which may or may not be right.
Yeah, but we've got to get it anyway. So the alien is quite talkative creature and tells you that you are on planet Cleaver. On the surface of the planet there are many villages and cultural development of the Middle Ages on this planet. And this is where the Rain Lord comes into it, and they tell us about the Rain Lord. So if you have a medical officer, you can help them with... They're sick, but we did not gain anything. Yeah. You may ask them about their knowledge of astronomy, or you can offer to contact the Rain Lord, which we need to do. So 199 takes us to the Rain Lord.
This has got to be a right number. All this effort.
I guess so. But it didn't make sense to what we had for the actual what it said. It was like time and a place, and
I can't remember what he gives us.
Yeah. Following the directions, you head towards the Rain Lord's castle. So after we walk in there, you reach the gate and there's an armed guard barring the way. Will you draw your phasers and shoot the guard, or talk to the guard? Did we talk? We must have talked to him.
Yeah. I don't remember fighting anyone.
No, we definitely must have talked to him. The guard sees you and flurries into action, raising its head in the air and lets out a shrill whistle. Later, you are surrounded by alien guards. We followed the guard, didn't we? So basically, they held us hostage with guns, and we went along with them.
We asked to see the Rain Man.
Yeah, they took us to the Rain Man. So we're escorted into the castle. You explain that you want to meet the Rain Lord, and then basically they take us there, I think.
Yeah, that's him.
As you enter, the eyes widen. You are not in the Great Hall, perhaps a stateroom you've been expecting, but in a large computer complex. The walls are lined with sophisticated control panels covered in gauge styles indicator lights. In the center of the room, behind a large screen flanked with a number of keyboards, is a human figure. As you approach, this figure turns around in his chair, turned to 164.
This is the man in the chair.
Dr. Evil.
It does look very Dr. Evil. Right, so this is a very long section, but the guy's called Brancel. He is the Rain Man, Rain Lord.
Yeah, and he took over, and something happened, and it was constantly raining, and everyone was annoyed with him.
So, you can call in your scientist if you haven't already got him. You can beam him down.
There we go.
Turn to 227. Obviously, if he is dead, you cannot help.
Yeah, so he's alive, which is good.
Throw 2 dice if the number thrown is higher than your scientist's skill.
So at 11.
So we've got to get 11 or lower.
4, so that's a 10.
Yeah.
So there we go.
If the number is equal or less than, turn to 83. And then I think this is where we make it rain.
Your science officer... There we go. Your science officer takes a dump of the weather control program back to the ship to analyze it.
Forgot about that.
It has been written in a strange language, but the computer is able to give you some insight to its logic patterns. Your SO alters it slightly and runs a modified program. Within a few moments, the rain dies down. Brancel is delighted and offers to use this computer to search for your suitable black hole to transport you back to your own universe. I feel like that's got to be right. The computer locates several such black holes. Unfortunately, it can't distinguish between them.
Oh, that's the warp speed. Oh, so he gave us the warp speed 3. Yeah. So he probably didn't need to speak to this guy.
No. So he gives us warp speed 3, but that takes us to page 203 where we go back to the ship. So if you want to read that, I will
You might need it. You might need the location coordinates, and then you might need the warp speed to enter it.
The better, really. So if we've got everything, we can work it out.
Which
207, I think it was. No. 203. 203, yeah.
Yeah. You leave orbit and probe with your scanners for likely destinations. Some 3.3 light years away is a large red planet which you can head towards.
So this is the way to get to that blue planet. So we'll see if that's the same.
It's going to be a different blue planet.
Yeah, it's miles away and it's light years away.
You switch to warp drive and head towards the red planet. As you reduce from warp speed, you approach a small grey planet. I think that got to the blue planet.
Yeah, because after this time we tried it again, just going to the red planet, and we couldn't get to the blue planet after that one. So I think we should just try, because it's pointless, isn't it? You go to this place and you get poisoned, but then there's got to be a reason to go there. So
right, you know what?
What? You're just going to skip it.
261.
So essentially, what happens is if you go to the small grey planet and we come across a recon ship with a warning distress signal, nothing's on the planet. We go back to the ship and we discover that we are poisoned, but we can cure the poison if our scientist or medic does a roll, which we can pretty much do, I think.
So, Captain, we've lost 3 of our engineering. So this is even when you don't beam down, it's just when you're floating around it. Captain, we've lost 3 of our engineering personnel who were involved with the docking, the recon plane. They're all dead. What will be your first command? So we sealed off the docking bay, didn't we?
Didn't do that. Was the second option, so that is the right option. The first time, I think we got in the quarantine bay, and we had to roll a dice to see if someone got infected. But if we seal off the bay, then we skip that, don't we?
Yeah.
So.
Quickly, the crew seal off the affected areas to prevent the spread of the unknown killer. No more deaths are reported.
There we go.
I wonder if you could kill your entire crew on that section if you don't do that.
I would like to see, but maybe we'll do that on a rainy day. We'll play these books as just a sadist one day, just to see how many people can die. 337.
See how long it takes us to kill him.
Using the EVA, your extravehicular activity suit, your medical officer examines the body of one of the victims. She finds that the man has been poisoned. The planet below must have some sort of poisonous gas in its atmosphere, and now this has been carried back onto the ship. So you can get the medical officer to search for an antidote. You can evacuate the air or evacuate the air from all the affected sections, and we did that last time and it worked. So 284, we're going to evacuate the air. You give the instructions to evacuate all the air from the affected area, and the crew within the area are instructed to wear their suits, and they will be in a vacuum. The air is pumped out into space, and half an hour later, fresh air is introduced. Your science officer checks the new air, and it's found to be poison 3.
Nice.
Okay, so if you go to page 11. Great shirt, man. Can't watch tonight as playing board games with friends. We'll rewatch later. Hard to find the right... Yes, it is tough, but we've got one new one, so hopefully if there's any more we can work it out with maths. But have a good board game night.
If we don't get through this time, I think we should start again and go the complete opposite way to everything.
There's a lot of planets that we've been on today which we didn't need to go to, I guess.
Yeah, enjoy your board game night then. That sounds ace. Back on the bridge, you set your course. Ahead of you are 2 large planets. You may head for either a large red planet or a blue planet.
Okay, so we might as well see this is the same one, but it should not be because we're so far away.
Let me write this down here. Blue planet. Our blue planet, page 2. And our fast-moving spot, which we went to last time.
Which was what?
It wasn't anything.
I think that was I don't know. Right, I'll call this page, and if this is the same planet, it'll say it's a dull blue planet, won't it?
It can't be. Look, it's literally
so
opposite to the map.
You approach the blue planet and take up orbit position. Scanners indicate that the planet is inhabited and there is a considerable development on the planet's surface by some intelligent life forms, suggesting a well-organized social structure.
Nice.
Is this new?
Yes.
You try various radio frequencies, and after some time an alien face appears on the screen, dressed in a uniform of some kind. This creature is humanoid but thin, with large bulbous head and bony fingers. He announces himself as First Officer Abihail, the natural government of Jolson 3. You explain your plight and reassure him that you mean no harm. He invites you, but only you, to beam down to his offices.
Oh no!
You beam down and visit the planet, or thank you for his offer and press onwards. I mean, should we do it? We got to find out, haven't we?
That's a bit dodgy.
He might give us like some champagne and...
Should we checkpoint it?
Go on then, we have not had a
First checkpoint.
So page 2, checkpoint. This seems like a different planet, which is good, I guess, unless he kills us. So we're beaming down to the planet by ourselves, turn to 222.
Let me get rid of everyone then. No science officer, no medic, no security.
Look at all you guys having all these board game nights.
I know, I'm so jealous. So we're beaming down to visit him.
A lot of you guys play like these board game nights with like friends that you've had for years and years, like from 20 years ago, or are these people you've found across the way?
Oh, look at him. This is what he looks like.
Ooh.
I pictured him like one of those things on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
What things?
The things that do this.
The guys who float around?
Yeah.
The silent guys.
As you appear in his office, Abihail comes forward to greet you. From his surroundings, you deduce that his society is indeed sophisticated. His society is indeed sophisticated, with a technology far more advanced than your own. The surface of his desk floats in the air, and he sits behind it. Apparently on thin air. He invites you to sit, but there are no chairs. Cautiously, you sit as he has done, and some unseen force takes your weight. Around the walls are moving holograms, positioned as an Earth executive may have works of art hanging in his office.
Floating around.
Yeah. To the side of his desk is a screen which he talks into. Moments later, another alien arrives with a tray of what you assume are refreshments. Abihail introduces this newcomer and offers you food and drink. Will you accept his offer 98, or will you thank him but politely decline?
We've got full skill and stamina.
Introduces you this newcomer and offers you food and drink.
We politely decline.
Let's say no. He's obviously going to drug us. Unless he doesn't get offended. What if he gets offended that we have it?
The way it says politely, he might do, but we've got a checkpoint anyway. Should we just...
Where did we checkpoint? Right on this planet?
Yeah.
Right, okay, let's politely this planet.
Yeah, just because we've got full down, it might just be a waste of the page, but I don't know.
I want to see what happens to it.
You just want to know the cream cheese on there. He is somewhat offended, but nevertheless continues the conversation. Okay. He offers to take you on a tour of the capital, and you agree. To start with, he takes you to the tech center, explaining that you may be interested in seeing some of the recent areas of development in technology. Leaving his office, you stand on a moving conveyor belt, which takes you on a long trip through tubes and tunnels. Finally, you step outside the door to the portal lab. Inside, this lab is clean. It's a clean white room with various machines and a computer terminal and hover tables around the walls. In this lab, explains Abigail. Should we just call him Abigail? Our technicians have developed a space-time portal which opens a doorway between our universes and your own. However, it is yet to be tested. We can offer you the opportunity of being the first subject, and you may find that this way is the way of returning to your own universe. He points towards a structure in one corner of the room, which resembles a large door frame. We accept this offer and pass through the portal, or is this a risk you would prefer not to take? I mean, we're checkpointing it. We've got to check out if this is the right thing, don't we? It could be a trap, but we've made a checkpoint.
It's definitely not going to work, because like, what's the point of getting all these numbers?
But we might gain
some go on,
if we make it out live. So 158. I play with my mates that are all geeks. That's awesome, John.
Yeah. A technician types commands into a keyboard, and with a buzzing sound, the portal charges up. Looking into it, you can see nothing but blackness. If you wish to change your decision, turn to 178. Otherwise, you step through the portal, turn to 53.
Right, we made the checkpoint. We need to find it.
Yeah, we're only like 3 pages behind, I guess. 53.
Otherwise, you step through the portal, turn to 1. So 53.
We're not going through with our friends, though. We're just on our own.
That's probably a good thing, because if everyone else went through, you could potentially kill everyone.
Yeah.
And yeah, that would die. As you pass through the frame, you fall forwards. You panic, but then realise that you are not really falling, but rather floating downwards through empty space. Gradually, your surroundings become lighter, and you can see that you are coming to a sort of pathway, seemingly made of non-material energy. As you alight on it, you look around. The path twists and turns, forks and converges ahead of you like a spider's web set in a black void. The path appears to be able to support your weight, but all around is empty blackness. Cautiously, you proceed along the path, feeling your way with your feet. Ahead of you, the path forks. Oh, is this a Steve Jackson?
It's gonna, yeah.
Will you take the left-hand fork or the right-hand fork? So it looks like this is where we are. We're in like...
Coolest.
We can't make it. You can't do a single stream without swearing, can you? No, no. Okay, so we're in like a weird void area. So we're in a. It's not a typical maze. So.
I imagine it like the Indiana Jones where he throws the. You haven't seen that one, so it doesn't matter.
No, I haven't. Probably one of the only movies I haven't seen that you have. Left or right?
Should we go westward?
What way is that?
Left.
Go on then.
Where?
Westward. Westward. Go on then. This could be bad.
Oh, let me draw a map.
That noise.
You could beep him.
Yeah, but then I'd have to put the whole video into editing software for 3 seconds of swear words.
We're allowed one. It's PG-13.
No, it doesn't work on YouTube.
It does. Will you take the left hand? Right, so we're going left.
Right, let's go left. So this could be bad.
293. The path continues ahead, and a short distance on forks again. Will you take the left-hand fork or the right-hand fork?
Oh, great.
So left, we're going round in. Oh, we're going round in a circle either way.
Are we gonna if we go
westwards again?
Westward again. Go on then. We might hit a wall. If we hit a wall, we'll know this place isn't infinite.
Right. Let me make this right.
Oh god. How long are we going to be stuck in this place?
10 to 322. Right. 10. Hang on. Will you take the left-hand fork? 10 to 322, or the right-hand fork?
322.
Just keep going left.
The path bends. Okay, so we've gone left and west, and then we've gone west again.
Yeah.
And the path bends around to the right, a short distance ahead, and forks again. So we draw that out.
Yeah.
Will you take the left-hand fork or the right-hand fork?
Should we go left again? So left will go down.
So left,
right is going back up.
Don't know.
Should we try westwards one more time?
Go on then. From the map, like we're going behind the entrance door, but let's try it anyway, okay? Maybe we should write these page numbers down in case.
Okay, what's this page number?
We're at 322 in the middle of that junction.
Okay.
If we go right, it's 113.
Yeah.
And if we go left, it's 214.
214.
The other pages, if we die or something, we'll have to go back.
Okay, that sounds fair.
So left.
Left.
113. I mean,
113. You said it wrong. So that's 113. And that's 214.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Okay, so we're going
left 113. I mean, I think if I wrote this, I would just make 10 or so pages that, no matter what do, just loop themselves. Yeah, he's done that before in books. He has done that, where you have to do something really weird and obscure.
What book was it when we were stuck in the underground tunnels? The sewers. That sucked.
Sorcery Book 2, City of
We
Traps.
spent like a whole part on that in that sewer.
You go in the gambling hole before it and lose all your money, and then fall in the pit.
Yeah, that was a bad day. You soon arrive at another fork. You may either take the right-hand fork, which goes to 166, or the left-hand fork, which goes to 192.
Right, so if we go left again, that takes us back towards the entrance, right?
Yeah, back towards the entrance, or 166 goes away from the entrance.
Should we go left again?
192?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just in the next page.
You soon arrive at another fork. So you got 192 written on here.
Yeah.
You may either take the left-hand fork to 113, which we've already got. So that's gone back up the same way.
Yeah.
Or the right-hand fork turned to 293. Have we got that written
We
down?
haven't got 293 written down yet. Should we go 293?
Yeah, let's go down to 293 in case it's like a dead end. 293.
Typical Steve.
So this is helpful writing the pages down though.
Yes.
We've never done that before. Well, not on the first attempt anyway.
Excuse me. 293?
Yeah.
The path continues ahead a short distance and then forks again. Will you take the left-hand fork to 322?
Right, we've got 322.
Yeah, we have. That's here. Or the right-hand fork to 338. Should we go 338? Where are we checkpointing it? 322?
No, because you've not been to 322 yet. Have we?
Yeah, we have.
No, we have been. That's what I'm saying. So that's quite.
So I'm saying, should we checkpoint it at 322 then?
Yeah, if you want.
Right-hand fork 338. Should we go there?
Yeah. Well, so if that's bad, we go to 322.
Well, I guess so.
Okay.
We might have to go back further than that.
Space Fork Simulator 2000. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about this.
Yeah. I have no idea what it's like for you guys to just watch. I know you guys have read the books. Hey, audio.
Hey, audio.
What page was it?
You got cheers to audio 338. Cheers,
You're
audio.
literally just hearing us talking. You're not even. Are you visualizing what this cabin looks like? The path twists ahead, and you soon arrive at another fork. Will you take the right-hand fork, turn to page 20,
We've not been there.
or the left-hand fork, 166?
We've been to 166. That
Have we?
doesn't even make
Where's
sense.
166?
We've not been there yet. We haven't been to 166.
So we never went down there.
No.
So should we go to 166?
Yeah, I guess
And then
so.
if they're connected on the map, we can write them off. You know what I mean? If it's bad. 166. Probably going to be another fork. Hope you're doing well, audio.
It will be another 4.
The fact that this is a maze feels like there's got to be something worthwhile at the end of it.
Oh my god. You arrive at a 4-way junction.
Come on.
where 2 paths converge and 2 further paths branch off to the left or right. Oh, okay, it's only 2 choices.
Okay, so what are the pages?
Will you continue to the left, 293, or to the right, 338?
Have we got any of those? We've just been
We've
to
been
338.
No.
We have been to 338.
What is it?
So, the 4-way junction where 2 paths converge, a further 2 paths branch off to the left and right. We continue to the left, 293, or to the right, 338. So, have we been to 293?
Yeah.
Where's 293?
Which just leads us to 338 again, which then leads us to page 20, which we've not been to yet.
Should we do that then? Go to page 20.
Yeah, go back to 338, let's see what the choice is.
At least we've got it on the map where we know what page we have been to and not been to, so hopefully this is good. A map, yeah, we've got a map and it's pretty
shocking.
I was going to say it's a pretty good map. Right, so we're going to 338 again to go to page 20, I guess.
I haven't written down what the other choice was, but I'm guessing it was 166.
293.
We've been there.
And that was a dead end.
Yeah. No, it wasn't dead end.
So we mustn't have been down there then.
It was a choice to get to 338 or 322.
Okay, right. Let's go to 338 and see what's down 20. This is confusing. I know it's confusing, but hopefully we can get out of this page, of this place, and it's...
Let's not come back to this planet, please.
It's a maze though, there's got to be something in here.
Probably another helmet.
If we find it's a helmet, that's good. So the path twists on, so we're back at 238. From here we can go to page 166 or to 20, so we might as well see what's down page 20. Right?
Yeah, go on then.
The path bends to the right and then forks again. Will you take the left-hand fork to 166?
We've been there.
Or the right-hand fork to 113?
I don't think we've been to 113.
Have we not got that?
Oh, yeah.
So what was the other one? 113 or 166? One's 116.
116 is here. Oh no, 116.
Yes, 166. Sorry. Yeah. So, right, what pages have we not been on down there? I know this is very confusing.
113 we haven't been.
Okay, let's go to 113 then. We're just saying that we are sounding like the robots in this story, but if this can provide us an exit to this thing...
Nothing makes sense in this maze.
You soon arrive at another fork. You may either take the right-hand fork to 166 or 192. We've been to 192?
Wait, I don't think we have been to 192.
Right, we're going to 192. You soon arrive at another fork. You can either go to 113, which you've been to just then, or to 293.
We've been to both of them.
Where's 293?
Yeah. Which then goes to, I think, 322.
Yeah.
Which I don't know what happens after 322.
So it's taking us round in a circle, isn't it? Should we drink and go back to 322? Because I know this is all basically... So on our map, we've gone to 322 and took the westward junction from there.
Yeah.
And from that point, it's all down and we've kind of circled around. So we've not checked what's on the other side of that. So let's do that then. So let's drink and go to 322 and then take the opposite journey.
This is bad. Really bad.
This is bad, but
we're already 10 minutes over.
Hopefully, no. We said if we can do this in one, we'll do it in an hour and a half. So we'll see.
So we're going from 322 and going right.
I think so, because according to the map, if that's right, we've not been that. And everything else is just looped us around in the bottom.
The path bends around to the right and a short distance ahead forks in, so we want to take the right-hand fork to 214, which we haven't been. Yes, we have.
Okay. No, we haven't.
Oh, we haven't been there yet. No, we haven't been there.
So we're going right this time, so 214.
Yeah.
I do wonder if I was to watch someone else's video and see what it was like, because I'd be like, what is going on? But if you've watched the previous parts, we know what we need to do. So the path twists and you arrive at another fork. Do you wish to take the left-hand fork to 318 or the right-hand fork to 305?
What's left, what's right?
Left is 318.
Yep.
And right is 305.
We haven't been there either. To go westward.
Oh, and then westward. So westward is left, right?
Yeah, 318.
318. Gee. We could be here for 6 hours, but if you stick through with us, hopefully.
How would you even write this?
But the thing is, if we come out of here and we do it good, and we do have to do another playthrough, we'll know exactly what to do. So.
Oh.
What?
Hang on. So we've gone to 318.
Yeah.
The path twists and turns in space and you follow it to its end. There is no way forward except by stepping off the path into space. If you wish to do this, turn to 232. If you wish to return to the previous fork and turn to the right, turn to 305.
I mean, it seems like suicide, but at this point, I think we should just drink and jump off into space.
Yeah.
Just in case. Starship Traveller, the one Paramount crib to write Voyager. How you doing? Firelock. Have you played many of these books before?
So, are we jumping off into space?
We've checked, well, yeah, let's do it. Let's see what happens. I mean, if we don't, we'll just end up going round and round in circles, and if this is the way out, then that's good.
Do you want me to read it or do you want to read it?
It's my go, is it? What page is it?
232.
You step into space and to your surprise, your foot touches something solid which bears your weight. Moving forward, you hear an electrical buzz and a flash of light blinds you momentarily. When you open your eyes, you find yourself back in the portal lab with Abel and his technicians watching you. They rush forward to congratulate you. The experiment has been successful.
Yes!
Can you just send us back to the end now then? As Abel takes you from the lab back to his office. He explains that we were able to monitor your activities in their instruments and that the experiment has answered several of the unknowns and they have come across in their investigations. However, although their portal may transport your crew back to your own universe, they would be stranded without the ship. The ship would need a much bigger portal, and their investigations indicate that such a portal will occur naturally at a certain time in the vicinity of a black hole in Sector 159. Have we not got written it down?
We've got 3 sectors now. We've got 83, 159 and 288.
I feel like it's got to be this one after this massive maze. Iabale shows you on the star chart where Sector 159 is. You ask about the other planets in the galaxy. He's unable to give details but suggests you head for Malini, the mining planet several light years away. You contact the ship and beam back aboard, turn to 41. So,
okay,
we've got a lot of information.
We need to get from here all the way down to the grey-green planet with the kids.
To get what?
To get to the end game.
But they also give us information, didn't they?
Yeah, they gave us the star date. If that's right. That's a big gamble, but...
How many more codes have we gained in this part?
2.
Oh, cripes, yes, let's go. My copy of Death Trap Dungeon and Warlock are both signed. Oh, awesome. We've got a version of Warlock signed by Ian, but it's like
not original though.
No, yeah. That was from the Fighting Fantasy Fest last year where we actually met John and Steve Barrett in the chat.
Yeah.
Right, so we're going back to the ship. Turn to page 41. Beam us back up, and we need to get all of our crew back.
Come on, we've got to speed through this.
Yes.
How are we gonna get there?
We need to get to. Is it the grey planet?
Oh, there's small yellow. Oh no, didn't that not have loads of dust in it? Leaving orbit around. Is that right?
It was page 14.
Leaving orbit around Jolson 3, search the area for life-supporting planets with your scanners. A small yellow planet is picked up as the nearest. Will you proceed to this planet or continue into deep space?
What was that again?
A yellow planet.
Oh no.
I haven't written yellow planet down.
I think, because we're not going to have time, I think we should go with the information that we've got and see if we can finish it.
Right, let me make a note then.
If not, we should be able to do it next time.
If not, we can do exactly the same thing we've done today.
But faster.
But faster and go to the yellow planet.
He's such a nice chap, but yeah, I played a lot of these. They were my entry into fantasy gaming. I only played one of them back in like in the early 90s, but it got me hooked, and that's why we're playing it now, because it was nostalgia.
253. I'm just going to make a note that there's a yellow planet
here. Yeah, put like a question mark next to it. 253.
Yeah. Oh.
What
was that page we were on? 41.
41 and 89 is to go to the planet. But yeah, it's right 40 because we can go from there. 253. Sensors indicate that you are travelling past a large spaceport some distance to starboard. If your ship is damaged, you may wish to dock.
We don't want to go there.
No, because that's going to take us to the end game and we haven't been to that planet. So we go to 109 and carry onwards.
Yeah.
We need to go to...
Come on! It's got to be one of these two.
Oh, here we go. So we take up orbit position around a large grey planet and scan the surface. So this is the mining planet, right?
A large grey planet?
Yeah.
Is it right?
And that's what happens. A grey-coloured alien with tiny round mouth, flattened nose appears. Introduce him as Katate, the Malini. So this is the planet with the man slayer, I think.
Is it?
I think so.
Oh, should we keep going then? Yeah, keep going, because we didn't actually gain anything from that planet.
So we have an option of reading the coordinates. Yeah, so we don't need to do this. So we can prefer to ignore the planet and continue. So 320. I think they were lots of people's entry to RPGs full stop.
Yeah.
I mean, what was around in like 1980? Besides, was D&D around already?
I remember picking up I think it was Creature of Havoc maybe in the library at school.
Yeah, I had Warlock of Firetop Mountain, and I didn't get very far, but I remember really loving it. And the back was filled with everyone else's writing from the library. All the skills were like 16 people deep.
Okay, so this is where there's that wheel-shaped structure in the sky, which we know is a space station, which we don't want to go to. Jump towards a small black planet, 331. I don't think we actually need to go to the black planet.
What planet are they on? The greenish
blue
planet?
The green-grey. 331. You drop out of high space, small black planet. We can ignore it, which we want to do because I haven't written anything for that planet. 104. Scanners indicate a greeny-grey planet that supports life.
There we go.
If you wish to beam down on the planet, turn to 118, which we do. I think this is one with the kids.
It is, yeah, I think. So before beaming down, you try to establish radio contact with the planet to see whether you are welcome. After some moments, you receive a message and you switch into the screen. The face appears and you ask to identify yourself. The alien is a thin... See, these are the Night King guys from Game of Thrones. So essentially, we go down to the planet and we get the choice that the children grab us and try and pull us away. And we have a choice to either talk to the children or talk to the adults. And we know that if we talk to the adults, nothing happens. He takes us to some old dude and he hates us. But we find out the knowledge that the kids are the actual, like...
It's Benjamin Button scenario.
Yeah, the kids are the intelligent life forms on this planet, so we're going to do that. So we're going to follow the child. Turn to page 4.
Also, this is definitely the Night King. Look at him.
Yeah, definitely.
You can't really see him.
There we go, on the right. There are a lot of RPGs around, but exploded in the early 80s. The new artwork style isn't quite the same, but the stories and adventures are spawn millions of adventures. Yeah, the old art style is very good. And to be fair, the artwork in the new books that they brought out last year were really good. The Shadows of the Giants and Secrets of Salmonis. I'd love to run an RPG for you guys one day. That would be cool.
So we're chatting to Luff, who we've just found out is the kid. He may be able to help you in your search for a passage to your own universe, so we want to follow that option.
Yeah.
It was either that or choose to restore your crew's strength to full, which we didn't, because
we're pretty full at the moment anyway, aren't we?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm scientist, but
we've done this
decent anyway.
Yeah, we've done this without too much battling. I mean, we did have that massive battle at the beginning. You follow him through several buildings into an observatory. He has words with another child who is operating a large telescope. The second child then questioning you about your arrival, sitting down at the desk. He talks into a computer terminal and some moments later, information is displayed on the screen. Turning to you, he reports that he cannot be sure of the location of the black hole you seek, but he believes that your two universes will coincide at Stardate 21. You thank him for your help and return with Luff to the meeting room, turned to 229. So I guess we need to just head back to a spaceport now and just try some of these numbers, because there's only one or two there's only the yellow planet we've not been to.
The only thing I'm worried about is that we've found 3 sectors, we've only found 1 warp speed, and we've only found 1 star date.
We know it's something to do with the date and the sector, and we've got 3 of them, and there's 2 of them are new, aren't they?
Yeah, but the date's the same. Luff now asks you to keep your part of the bargain and transport him and his technical staff to the ship to investigate your weapons and defense systems. We did, and it didn't do anything, so 191.
Yeah.
We'll honour his agreement.
Yeah. The 3 technical staff appear through one of the doors and you all beam back to the ship. You allow Luff and his staff to access your computer and take them on a tour of your engineering section. After a couple of hours, they all have information they need and they beam back down to the planet, turn to 120.
Let me just check I'm not missed anything on this map.
I have played an Alien RPG and currently play D&D once a fortnight. Cool. How do you play it? Do you play it in person or do you play it online? We've said it many, many times that we'd like to play it, but we never have. We'll just have to maybe try and play Baldur's Gate instead.
Back aboard the ship, you give instructions to prepare to leave orbit and head immediately for the bridge. Turn to 296. I think this is where they start getting anxious.
Who does?
The crew.
Oh, everyone has killed themselves, don't they?
Yeah, not everyone.
Most of them. You train your scanners on space searching for your next destination. It appears that there are no life-supporting planets within range. You decide to try hyperspace jump into another sector of space.
Ooh.
Turn to 324. I've got a feeling 324 is the end game page.
Well, I've written 324 here and there's nothing after it.
Yeah, I think that's the page where it asks you if you know the coordinates or not. A mix of both. I am an ongoing Star Trek Adventures RPG stream. We actually returned to the mirror universe using a little trick I picked up from this very book. Oh really? So do you do it on Twitch then? Nice. Cool.
We'll have to check that out.
Yeah, there's a few people who've popped up in this chat where we need to try and find after the stream, but yeah, we'll have to look.
324. I've written end game page on the map.
No, what before?
Just on this page,
okay.
So we know what it is. Your crew are becoming anxious about their fate. Will they be spending the rest of their lives searching space for a dimension gate which may never appear? You are called on to make a statement to reassure them. Have you learned the time and space coordinates of the black hole, which will hopefully take you back to your own universe? If you believe you have, turn to 216.
Come on, third time lucky. I could run something over Skype for you. Yeah, that could be something interesting, yeah. I mean, do we need much knowledge beforehand on doing anything like that? 216. Okay. You call all your section heads to the briefing room and announce that you believe you have the space and time coordinates for a likely black hole. If your velocity and timing are right, you ought to be able to pass through the black hole, which may be the Celsian void, and emerge in Earth's universe. You return to the bridge and prepare for the journey, setting off towards the black hole. Subtract its time coordinates, we've got
21.
star date 21, from its location coordinates, and turn to the number this gives. So we've got 2, so should we try them both?
Yeah, so we've got 159 and we've got 83. Oh no, we haven't. We've used 83.
Yeah,
Ignore 83. We've got 159 and 288. Should we try 159 and then 288?
Yeah, let's go down the line then. So 159 minus 21.
Yes.
What's that? 58, 68, 58, 48, 38,
138.
Come on.
If it's not that, we need to find another date because it's got to be.
Well, we've not tried 288 yet, have we? You set your course and arrive at the black hole. Dropping out of warp speed some distance from it, you carefully plan your angle of entry and the velocity. You head into a dark void. You feel the ship being taken by the immersive gravitational force and order all crew to strap themselves in. Suddenly, the ship lurches forward and you begin to speed up. So I feel we've read this page.
We've been here about 5 times.
The G-force is so strong that you, along with the rest of the crew, pass out. Turn to 340. So
I'm pretty sure.
Hold on. So write 216 down because then we can. This is the page to check the coordinates.
I'll do that after 324 then. 216.
216.
Yeah.
So then, right, let's go to 340. I mean, it's relatively far in the back of the book. We're hailing frequencies, play every other week live on here, YouTube too. Oh, nice. Star Trek Livingstone. Cool. We put these on YouTube as well, so if you want to see more of our playthroughs, then go ahead with it. I'll get back to you in just a second. I'll just get through the chat. Have you seen The Walls of Langston? It's a solo game, but I think someone said that the other day, unless that was you, Steve. Yes, Steve, a bit expensive. These things are usually just poor game books. Oh, okay. Right, come on. Right, this is positive. This is a positive face, right? Come on.
You regain I swear we've been to 340 a million times. You regain consciousness and look around to find that the other crew members are doing the same. You instruct your navigation officer to report on your position and switch the screen to visual. As the picture clears, you can see space in front of you. Is this your own universe? In the distance, you can just make out a large, familiar-looking object. Your communications officer shouts excitedly, "Captain, I'm picking up a signal coming from somewhere ahead of us. They claim to be Substation Einstein. I think we've made it."
Found a planet called LV426.
Switching the message to visual, you are soon able to confirm that the message is indeed coming from one of your own substations. You have made it through the black hole and back into your own universe.
Is this the end?
The crew gather around to congratulate you. You have successfully guided the Traveller and its crew safely home.
All of that maze was worthwhile.
first option.
We did it, but we also gave the aliens the information on our security defenses. So
It doesn't matter. That's
the final page, but I think we might have just been lasered into like dust after that. But we did it in one go, one and done.
Woo!
Surprisingly, I thought we were going to be doing this for another 2 parts, but yeah, we did it. So Starship Traveller is done. We've made it. It was. What do you think?
It was alright. It was good.
I feel like there's probably a lot of stuff we haven't done in the book.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of glad that we got there at this point.
I kind of want to see what was on that yellow planet now, though.
Yeah, I know. Same. We'll have to watch the video back and find what page it was to get to. So, guys, this has been our playthrough of Starship Traveller, the 4th book in the Fighting Fantasy series, written by Steve Jackson, the master of mazes, and we made it through his maze. So, next up, I think we're going to be reading City of Thieves. I think that's the next book in the series, so if you haven't seen any of our previous ones, do go ahead and check out the channel and check out the Fighting Fantasy playlist, because we have all of our previous playthroughs already. That's including Forest of Doom, which was, I think, was our very first playthrough a couple of years back, maybe even longer.
Yeah, longer, definitely.
That was the previous book to this one, so a lot of you guys who've been watching more recently might not have seen that one. But next up, we're going to be doing City of Thieves, and we're going back to fantasy, so we're going to have to scrap all of these sound effects and start.
Can we please get some more sound effects, though?
Yeah, we need to have a good look and we'll have a see what we can do with City of Thieves. We'll read the synopsis.
Did you cheat, oh dear?
So yeah, this is going to be the end, guys. Let me know down below in the comment section what you thought about this book, what you thought about our playthrough. Have you done much different in your playthrough? Have you seen any things that we haven't? More combat? Because we definitely didn't do a lot of combat. We didn't actually get into a single phase of battle.
There may also be multiple combinations that will lead to the correct ending.
Yeah, I'm kind of, there's probably a lot more planet. There's got to be something else on that yellow planet. Either way, guys, we've finished the book. We made it through. We did a one and done, which is becoming a typical thing, which, like, it sounds like it's a good thing, but it also means that we've died so many times that we've been able to figure it out. But I think it's fun doing these one and done streams when we can. So we'll be seeing you again with book 5, City of Thieves, I believe, next time. So thanks, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.